Happy Sunday, traders. As usual, we're here to share our market insight and plan for the next week trading opportunity. My goal for the channel is to simplify the market by using simple technical analysis. If any of the topic interests you, I would personally like to invite you to subscribe to our channel and share the work with others. Thank you very much. Usually, I only share my weekly planning to my members, but I really want you to have a feel how we plan the market, okay? I understand the financial market can be a bit overwhelming, and a lot of the amateur traders do not know how to start planning for trading opportunity. We set up a very simple guideline. First, you should start off analyzing the stock market, especially the US stock market. Have a feel, is the market in a risk-on sentiment or a risk-off sentiment? Then you move on to your Forex market. Obviously, start off with the king of Forex, the US dollar, and then compare to the other currency. See, are they or is it weaker or stronger against the US dollar? Then you plan your trade accordingly. After that, you move on to your commodity market, such as the oil and the metals. And then finally, you can do your analysis on the crypto market as well. So let me dive right in. So I am going to start off with the Dow Jones Industrial. You can see the last two weekly bar is bullish. So we are back into this weekly phase 2 area. You can see strong buying the week before. Now actually we stall. It's formed up a hanging man on a weekly. All right. Once you know the weekly direction, you should know that we are on a weekly downtrend. All right. We are just prices in phase 2 at the moment. All right. And then the final weekly price action is a hanging man, which is a reversal price action. Then you slowly drill down to daily, hourly. All right. So always start off with a bigger time frame. So drop down to daily. Take off all the drawing. Bang. We actually run into a soft level now. All right. You can see we are a lot of interaction around this 35,000 area. Okay. And you can clearly see the last couple of days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It's just ranging. Okay. Where the price can break through, continue to break higher, that can happen. But I think the likely scenario is the price need to recharge back to around the 34,000 area. Then we'll see can this break through after. All right, so that's my plan on Dow Jones. Let's have a look at the S&P 500, which I tend to trade mostly on S&P 500. You can see again we are on a weekly downtrend. We are on phase 2, although it's quite strong, the phase 2, so bear in mind with that. Now dropping down to a daily, you can see we're running to a sort of soft level resistance again. Last week price action is daily, you can clearly see is very different compared to the week before. The week before, strong bullish momentum. This, are we trying to break this 4,544 level, you know, go break above, stay above, then yes, I'll consider to take it long. That's can be an option. However, I think I personally like to see a retracement back to this monthly pivot around just under the 4,400 area and then take it long again. All right, so that's my plan for S&P 500. Moving on to Nasdaq. You can see again, it actually is the weakest. Since early of the year, the selling is much stronger than Dow Jones and S&P 500. This 13,000 area is key. I don't really want it to break, but you can see now we are on a weekly phase 2. Dropping down to a daily, let's have a quick look, drill down what's going on. Again, you can see the week before was bullish. Yeah, broken out the resistance. Now it's just price stalling around here. Can it push even higher? I'd rather it retrace back to at least this area, and then may consider take it long again to around the 15,500 area. Okay, so that's my plan for the stock indices. I want to wait for a pullback before I take it long again. And moving on to now the Forex market. All right, always start off with the dollar index, because dollar index is the most important forex. Like we said earlier, it's king of forex. Everything pretty much have to go through US dollar before you do a foreign exchange anyway. So you can see we are actually in this resistance area, but we saw one reversal, but now buyers trying to do it again. Can we see something like that? A spike higher and drop lower? Maybe, that could be a scenario in this case. I don't know, would it spike up as much as that? But certainly, if you drop down to the daily time frame, you can see, sellers did try come in. I think the first time I would say is more profit taken. Yeah, and now again, this is seller try, but buyer defense. And now you can see the recent price action is still looking bullish. It wouldn't surprise me, because a resistance level, the longer it hangs around here, the 99 level, the more likely it would break through. All right, so keep an eye on it. We may see slightly bullish momentum for the next few days, start off the week, and then we shall see, can we take a reversal on that. The flip side is euro dollar, because dollar index made up about 40% from euro. All right, so same thing again. We'll start off with the weekly. You can see it's just completely the opposite, right? Try to come back the buyers, and now we just form up a reversal bar on a weekly. All right, so short term, I think we are likely to test the bottom again, yeah, which you can see. All right, buyer this try, but looks like seller is trying to gain control right now. Dropping down to hourly, you can see maybe potentially, if price break lower, maybe look for a retest and just intraday trade down to the 108 area. That could be a possible short trade, but keep it short and sweet. Okay, it's quite late in the face already on that. Moving on to Australian dollar. I mean, it's not an awful lot that I can do at the minute. Daily, you can see we have an uptrend. Weekly, yeah, sorry, I skipped the weekly. Weekly, we're trying to change the downtrend. All right, we're in a change of phase. We currently may form up a potential weekly higher low, so we shall see. But daily, definitely we have a uptrend at the moment. And the way that Aussie behave, don't expect a huge retracement back to this trend line. I personally think we are going to, you can see momentum is slowing down, reach to a soft level around this 75 area. I think we're likely to have a retracement first, all right, and then potentially take it back long to here for short-term long profit. But I need to wait for a pullback at least back to this 20 EMAs, daily EMA area, before I take a long. Okay, moving on to pound dollar. We are on a daily downtrend. I think it's a weekly downtrend as well. So yeah, weekly downtrend, daily downtrend, so everything's lining up. This, 1 week buying and then back into a reversal bar. Daily, you can see we are overbought already, so price already trying to break lower. You can see a big reversal bar reach back to a soft level 13275 area, dropping down to hourly. You can see already that is a head and shoulder formation. Okay, so yeah, I could take it short on pound dollar when it break this neckline 13150 area, and then a retest short to 1.3. That would be area. What, not too bad, probably about 2-to-1 trade if you manage to trade accordingly. Maybe potentially on Tuesday when the tomorrow's pivot probably step down. If it breaks, then maybe Tuesday daily pivot testing this trend line, then yeah, could be an option to short the pound dollar. So that would be ideal on that. Obviously, if you are a members on our Discord group, when I take the trade, I will post it on the group. That way you'll see, oh, okay, Jake is taking action. Maybe you can, follow, up to you, at your own risk, at your own reward. But certainly we planned it, but when we take action on the day, either the day or the night before, we share that with our members. So moving on to Kiwi Dollar, you can see is a daily uptrend. So what I really want to see is wait for a pullback to this area here, the 20-50 EMA, and take it long again on Kiwi. So probably won't happen until later the weeks, but we shall see. We are patiently waiting. It's fine, no problem. And then dollar CAD, we can see some cat's strength at them last week, but is this area going to, we're actually reached to a soft level again now. So this 12473 area, is it going to break through here, or is it going to have a bounce first and then go again? I think I'd much prefer having a bounce first. Seeing some dollar strength early of the week makes it easier to trade other stuff, but the bigger picture on dollar CAD is not actually that great, because you can see it's a lot of ranging conditions. So I'm happy to not trade it and just use it as a reference to guide me what direction is really dollar heading. Okay, so that's my plan for dollar CAD. I'm leaving it out. I'm not going to trade that. Then with dollar Swiss, again, we are seeing a bit of retracement there, and then maybe we are going to reach to a level now. We may see, a bit of pullback on dollar Swiss, maybe there, and then off again. I'm not a big trader on Swissy anyway, so, and you can already see it's going this way. And those know me, I'm a trend following trader. I do not trade sideways markets. So again, I'm happy to leave this alone. If any of you are range trader, fine, no problem. Then you should have this on your list. But for me, this is not on my list to trade at all. Final one, the most interesting one, is actually dollar yen. Weekly. Wow. Unbelievable, right? Pops higher. It's actually, I think it's been 16 months low on yen. So yen has been extremely bearish. Okay. So of course, yes, we are a trend following trader. However, we must understand we are very, very late in the party to sell yen. We are very late. So for me, I never chase this late anyway. In fact, most of the time, if I can't get the first entry, I will just in the middle try and grab something. If I miss the middle, I'll be doing something else. Happy to just let it go, okay? So with yen, it's heavily sold already. It's impossible for me to chase. What should I do? You could consider to take a reversal, because you can see if you read price action well, this is really, really bullish for dollar yen. So you can see when it's really bullish around this area, we, very likely to have a retracement. So it would not surprise me if price break below here, come back at least to the trend line here. Okay, so that's my plan. I'm planning to potentially be a yen reversal trader, but most likely I will not trade dollar yen because I'm expecting a dollar strength for the first couple of days in the week. It makes sense to sell the cross pair of yen. Let me explain a bit more. So now you have done the major currency planning. Now remember, it's already top of my head, but you should have a list to show you what you want to buy, what you want to sell, okay? Which already I have created a form, which is, I'll pop it here. Now you can see, I think I want to be a euro seller, a pound seller, potentially dollar buyer for the first couple of days, and now potentially be a yen buyer. Now, hang on. We just say, look, we want to sell some of the cross pair of yen. Now, see, I want to sell the pound. I want to sell the euro. I want to be a dollar buyer. I want to be a yen buyer. So it doesn't make sense for me to sell dollar yen. But it makes perfect sense that you should consider to sell euro yen and pound yen. All right. And now, once you have this sort of system in place, then you drill down to the yen chart, euro yen and the pound yen, and have a look at the chart and see if there is any criteria that meets your trading system. Let me show you. I'm going to start off with euro yen. So you can see, quite similarly, like I said, if you see a very, very bullish momentum, let's see what happened last time. A reverse. All right. Bullish momentum, a reverse. So it would not surprise me because, the last sort of couple of months behavior is like that. So it would not surprise me we're going to see some retracement on euro yen. Okay. So now you can already see the price is getting, trying to push higher. A hanging man here. All right. On the daily. How do we catch the best elegant entry? The best elegant entry is to try to get in as early as possible with some sort of strong indication. I personally like to use 1 hour or under for a retest, but let's stick to the 1 hour because you're trading a daily time frame. So dropping down hourly, you can already see that formation head and shoulder already formed up. Yeah. Shoulder, head, shoulder, you could call that double top, doesn't matter. What I like to see is price break below here. Come back for a retest, stay below, take a position in here, and then stop loss there, back down to the 128. That's my plan for euro yen. It's quite clean, but I want to get in as early as possible so I can manage accordingly. But sometimes it makes more sense. I know some, for some amateur traders and think, oh, it's a reversal, I need more confirmation. But the more confirmation you may have, the later the trade you may get in. So I'd rather get in early and manage accordingly. Okay. Again, if you get into the trade or follow my trade, have any problem, you are members, tag me, ask me what price you get in, how did you get in, and then how would you manage it. I'll share all that on our Discord channel. All right. So now that's the plan for euro yen. Top of my list, I want to sell euro yen just because euro dollar looks bearish. Yen is oversold. So that makes sense to me. Moving on to pound, you can see again, the behavior is quite similar. Big push up, big push down, push up, down a bit again. So, we're just basically trading in phase 2. So potentially I'm looking at that, fill this gap in here. Okay. So we need to catch an elegant entry. Like I said, I like to use hourly. So my plan for pound yen is to break this neckline, retest, and then back to this area. I personally like euro yen a bit more because it just looks a little bit cleaner, but we shall see what opportunity lies up. in the coming days. Finally, the well, not quite finally. Well, we still got two more things to go through: the commodity and the crypto market. Let's go to the commodity first. So recently I like to start off with the oil first, right? Because there is a war going on, and oil prices has been, I don't like using the word benefiting from war, but it is, we're seeing the bullish momentum on that, and we are still seeing it. All right, so we are seeing this phase one formation back in daily. We reached to a little level, sell a try, and now we can see a low test start forming. Wouldn't surprise me pops higher. It just would not surprise me if it pops higher on that. However, I'm not touching it because it's late already. The perfect entry is here. I missed it. That is fine because I'm long on other things. That is okay. It's live. So I'm not chasing oil, but I'll use that as a inverse correlation for indices. If it's this pop higher, likely we're going to see indices retrace. All right. So that is the plan for oil, leaving it alone. I am long gold at the moment, which I had a meeting with Malcolm last week, one of our members. It really clarified that. Yes, early of the week I did wanted to trade this phase 2, which is a 4-hour downtrend. But as soon as you see price here, low test on a daily, and then base up a double bottom, then obviously you can see I'm already long and with little bit of profit running, so I have no intention to close it because I already locked some profit, which I will drop down to hourly to show you. So that was my entry, a breakout, simple breakout on the trend line. I'm still in. Currently you can see it's very maybe you can't see it, but this is an inverse head and shoulder. Yeah, if I drop down to a 15-minute, you will see, but I don't really want to confuse you guys, but it is a smaller time frame stuff. Price shouldn't break this level here, so that's why my stop loss here is to protect my entry. Could I take it long again? Maybe. So if price break this, come up to here, a little retest, maybe I'll take a little bit long on there, but I probably will be in yen trade already. So yen and gold are both risk off assets, so gold is gaining, so I think give a bit of date, yen should catch up. So I probably would be looking to be a yen buyer rather than trading gold. That's all. So target wise, under these 2000 is my first target, and then my second target is 2018, something like that. So that's my second target on that. So we'll update you guys how it goes. Hopefully it makes sense, but if you have any problem on trading gold, do drop me a message. So the final one that I want to show is cryptocurrency. So let's start off with Bitcoin. We're very close to the $45,000 area, which could be a resistance. Wouldn't surprise me that price will roll over back to this trend line. Could it break? Maybe. Could it come higher? Maybe. It depends on the interest on that. But if it pops to 50, 52, this area, I might look to be a seller. Seasonally, in April, May is the most bearish month for crypto. Also, the commitment of traders not supporting buying just yet. But certainly would change my picture a bit if it goes to around 50k. Maybe 30k could be the bottom. Could be. But obviously we'll shall collate. But if price really struggle to break 45 and can't break 45, and from 45 drop back down, I think we're likely to see sub 20k in summertime. Then happy to be a buyer. This is we're talking about investing for longer term purpose. Investing have only one way to make money, which is buy low and sell high. So therefore I will be patiently waiting on that. Okay, final one, honestly, final one is Ethereum. Let's have a look at the daily. Again, we broke off the first level. Now price is stalling, so we may see a bit of retracement back and then try and come up here, and we shall see how low. I wouldn't mind to drop back down to 1,500 area and start buying in the summer, but that's my plan. So I might be a buyer short term in here, trade it, and then I'll turn into a seller when it's back to this trend line, maybe or middle April, end of April, depending on the price action, but certainly I will update you guys then. So thank you very much for spending time with me. That's my plan for the week ahead. Obviously, we will do you another update on Tuesday. Live trading will be coming soon because we are launching our Simple Trader program that you will have a video update, live trading days, or support through my channel. You know, you don't know what to do with the trade, what trade should you do, or anything that related to trading, investing, you can ask me in the channel. Okay, I will drop the link of how you join our Discord group in the description, or you, if you're watching it from IG, you can find the link in our bios. As always, good to see you and have a good week. See you around. Thank you.